learning to flow. All the unknown, lemons thrown. May look different from what you've dreamed. Colors and contrasts making it art. What if happy can be built? Tuning into all that's good. Lucky I learned what lemons can do. Lucky they let me here with you. Lucky.
Dahin werden wir einen Flugzeug rückwärts. Video zeigen
Vom
von
explodierenden LKW. In Gießen ist das auch noch einer.
Seated with your seatbelt fastened and keep the exits and the aisle free from all hand luggage.
Close to violet on a Sunday. Nearly made it into July. But I know, oh, the ordinary Monday turned back to blue. Long for what's to come. Keep forgetting how to make it known before it's already gone.
Full of post-its in the ceiling of things I'd like to follow through, but I hold on. A visionary sunlight shows an empty room.
Long for what's to come. Keep forgetting how to make it known before it's already gone. Looking back too soon is how you know. Did the moment even make it past the room? Long for what's to come. Keep forgetting how to make it known before. Remedy, lay your hands upon me, all of me. Say you will forever come to me. Remedy, sanity, lay your spark upon me, all of me. Say you will forever come to me. Sanity, carry on. Let us run together out of all. Let us stand together when we fall. Carry on. Remedy, lay your hands upon me, all of me. Say you will forever come to me. Remedy, sanity, lay your light upon me, all of me. Say you will forever come to me. Sanity. Be the force within me, all of me. Be the raving power in the deep. Come to me. Mama says she's doing fine. Sawyer's climbing all the lines. The pastor claims it's time for the rapture. Maybe soon I'll get to fly. Driving down familiar roads, there's a broken sign that says I'm growing old. Everything's changing, nothing's quite the same when I go walking down memory lane. Lights shining from the window late at night. I'm just watching someone else's life go by, wishing it was mine. Dreams, everybody has them at the start. Somewhere along the way they fall apart, and it makes it kinda hard to look up at the lights. When the lights go out, everything is clearer. When the lights go out, I can finally see what it's all about. Standing in the mirror when the lights go out, it's you looking back at me. Try your best to hold on to the rope. We all have a reason to